I know, oh fuck right, that pretentious twat brought back the Let's Experience title. But trust me, it's warranted here. Evoland is a game that acts as an interactive documentary that shows the progress of the RPG genre across 3 decades. Well, you know what? Let's talk, let's do more showing, that's what we're all about here. As you go through the game, you'll unlock features that were implemented in various games across the course of the decades, and the game will progress from there. I mean, look at this, we've now got a funky beat. I can make my own beat anyway. You gotta dance these feet to the movement of beat. Smoother scrolling. I now don't have to walk all the way to the screen to see what's ahead of me, which means I won't get insta-killed by things lurking just around the corner. Damn it, Bush, don't defy me! Damn it. I suppose if I get a sword, that would help. I do apologize, by the way, if my voice sounds a bit weird. But, shit, now I've loaded the monsters. Run! Most terrifying thing you can imagine, an octopus. Octopi, in this case, multiples. Ah, crap, this is going to be stuck in my head all day now. I mean, quite as catchy as an 8-bit tune. 8-bit rather than 8-bit, you know what I mean. Save points, you gotta love a save point. Yeah. I see the progression here is rather quick to reflect how rapidly technology sort of advanced during those early years. In fact, it did quite a lot, when you think about it. It wasn't really until we got to like the console wars, as it were, that things started taking massive, abrupt leaps after many years of being the same. Can't go by there. Big block in the way. Yeah, this is a bit of a weird game. It's I've played the first hour of this, by the way. Essentially, as I say, it's an interactive documentary. You go through it. It shows you how the game. Run. Bat creatures. Yeah. It shows you how the games industry has progressed over the course of the last 3 decades, implementing each individual upgrade one at a time, every time you find a treasure chest. Case in point. After centuries of peace, an ancient evil has finally resurfaced to threaten the world of Evolandia. You're one of the few remaining members of the Order of the Dragon Knights, whose purpose is to travel the world to help the needy and fight evil. Clearly peace means that you haven't had a lot to do recently. It looks like business is picking up again. It's something you kind of forget, that once upon a time games didn't have stories at all. They were just a bunch of repetitive tasks that might have some vague explanation as to why you were in that particular situation on the back of the box. Can't get over there. Big rock in the way. I have no power gauntlets or bombs or any sort, which I presume I'm going to get later on in the game. I say presume, I still haven't. I played like an hour or so into this, and I've got quite far, at least I think I have. And for some reason, still haven't encountered anything that could shift, you know, bombs, boulders and what have you. 256 colour display. We're in the SNES era, basically. Something like playing Secret of Mana again, but with slightly more restrictive controls. The controls. And the panels to go over there to... Fuck, I can't get through that gap yet, can I? I'm going to find motor control to get through a gap that small. But yes, anyhow. Fucking bastards. Worse than birds in some respects. Yeah, I thought I'd just show you guys briefly. If it depends what you guys think, and I may or may not continue playing this to show you what the rest of it is. Yeah, free movement. I can now move diagonally. I don't need no bishop up in here. I know a chess reference, right? That'll get all the cool kids in. Ah, look at that. Dodging like a pro. Armosses, basically. We have an inventory. What's in the bag? It's a sword, nothing else. Yeah, pokey strategy. Yeah, it's a lot more attention consuming than you'd really think. Obviously, it is a case of anything touches you, you die at this point. I haven't got to the stage where you've got like life counters or anything. Not yet, anyhow. I've unlocked the overworld. Dun, dun. And the turn-based battle system. Final Fantasy up in here. Case in point. I don't have to wonder how long it took them to get the rights to emulate all this stuff. I don't mean like emulate as in pretend to be the system. I mean get the visuals and whatnot. I mean, in some of the earlier games, I'm assuming fall out of copyright these days, so you could just... Ah! It burns! It burns! It burns! Da, 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 da. Yeah, so, that chicken has a saddle. So presumably I'm beating up somebody's ride. So they come back from taking a piss behind the bush and go, shit! How am I supposed to get home now? I don't want to walk. If I want to walk, I want to board a giant chicken. Do 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 do. Oh, that was weird. Game sort of paused on me for a second. Ah, there we go. The infamous place names give you slightly more information about where you are and what's going on. Only slightly though. You know, we can't have too much going on. Speaking of which, 4 guys standing here, nothing else in the area. One can quite easily presume that the idea is to murder them and take their shit. Da, da, da. The simple days of gaming. Back before games like, well, games like Dark Souls, to quite frank. Which is the game I bring up a lot lately, I know. Which, allow you to kill people and take their shit, then do their level best to make you feel absolutely terrible about doing so. Even when the people have gone mad and they're attacking you, there's always a load of shit afterwards talking about how, you know, obviously they were just a poor, distressed person, you shouldn't have murdered them, even if they were trying to shoot you in the face with bolts of lightning. Wow. Construction workers were fast in the old days. It's a fucking giant! No, I'm a kid. That's something that I don't recall ever actually seeing in any video game. Actually making the distinction between the size of the sprites for children and adults. It's not by much, anyway. What about children? If I could eat the growth seed, I would no longer be a child. But the seed has fallen down the well. I smell a side quest. Alright, I'm too short to open doors, though. God damn it. No, I just needed permission from the game. Nice. That's the point. Was there ever a period in games where you'd have houses that you couldn't go into? You must not have played old enough games. Heading here, I can save my progress. Rest up and all that stuff. 1001 monsters to kill in one shot by Chuck N. For the hardcore adventure. Nice. Nice, I've forgotten the game does this. There's a lot of little joke references and stuff to popular internet memes and various other things. How to Save the World with Heroes Crystal by H. Sakaguchi. Min Fate by Zephyros. Of course it is. So anyone who's played anything from the SNES or NES era, especially the Final Fantasy series and like Secret of Mana or anything, you're gonna quite enjoy this. Let's just put it that way. Now, the houses to raid. Ooh, more houses. Mine! How to Cook Emuk by Really? KFC? That's kind of a lazy joke, wasn't it? All your chests belong to us. Lost in translation, I guess. Or adapted poorly from this poor joke to start with. I nicked 50 gil out of a barrel. Sorry about that. Guess you won't be getting those new shoes after all, mate. Old man. Fuck off, lady. It's the middle of the day, damn it. Door is locked. Won't open. Nothing of interest. Let's go down the well. You found a secret place. What the hell are you doing here? It is literally a mana seed. You've taken the resources from Secret of Mana. Whole scale, complete with the petals and the floating seed that looks exactly like that. Again, how do you get away with this? How much did it cost you to get the rights, if anything? Come to think of it. Or whatever. I'm giant now and I have a visor. You know, shit's going down. Me and Geordie are gonna go hang out at 10th floor. Oh good, I've got more Pokemon cards. Everyone knows how much I love card games in my RPGs, right? Right. Well, actually, anyone who hasn't watched my playthrough of Final Fantasy IX is not going to know. Or has been watching me dick around on Final Fantasy VIII on the live stream. Is also not going to know. Speaking of which, I'm going to try and get a couple of those out this week. Maybe to have a week off work. Or it might sort of devolve into me playing the new puzzle game Cairo, which I'm having a lot of fun with. More Pokemon cards. Excellent. Can't get enough of those. Right. Medium is the Message by M. Macmillan. Very fitting, yes. The Ultimate Guide to Everything by S. Miyamoto. Ah, Shig, you magnificent bastard. You made electronic crack. Well done. Quite strong monsters in the Cave of the Herd. Can't pass your name Mido by any chance. We got your number, mate. But you're ginger underneath that wig, aren't you? Just me, or does it? Wait, I gotta grind for money. I got a long sword now. Slightly more reach than my butter knife. Oh, that reminds me. It's just me, or does the music in video games for towns always have that little undercurrent of sort of the sad note? This is something everyone's all upset about wherever you are. It's like generally perky, but every now and again it'll sort of do a little bit of a lull that makes everything sound sad and like there's something you really should be aware of but aren't. Saving progress. Save points. Gotta love my save points. Not quite save states, but it'll have to do. A little touch of having the floppy disk right next to it as well. Very retro. Very retro indeed. See, there we go. This is the sad part now. Something mysterious going on. Try and stop me now, asshole. Bam, 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 bam. A forest fight? Someone is calling for help. She got knocked out by the monsters. Fortunately, I've played this before, really, isn't it? So I actually know what that text box said. Keep forgetting that, well, not really forgetting, so I'm not used to leaving the text boxes open for you guys anymore. It's been, what, like a year since I played FF9? It's been a couple of months since I last played FF8. I need the crystal in the cave to help. Now what should I call you? Do like the little thing there, a forced choice. Obviously, the dialogue tree requires more branching. Or whatever it was. She's basically an amalgamation. Well, she looks to me at least an amalgamation of two of my favourite FF7 characters, so... it's gonna be the best way to spell this. That's you. You. No, that would be a V, you dumbass. You pushed the wrong button entirely. Try again. Right, F. No, F please. Thank you, game. I. And let's go for the Japanese spelling, shall we, rather than the European translation? So make it a TH. Yufif. There we go. Do 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 do. Creepy caves, creepy caves. Suddenly cutscenes. Power of the crystal can change your perception of the world. And with that you can fight the evil that threatens my village. By the way, I forgot to ask your name. Clink. Really? Clink. You're not even trying, guys. You just put a C in front of the name. Give him a fitting name of a hero of the land. P. If I were a P, where would I be? Nah, over there, naturally. On the far side of the screen where I can barely see it. There we go. Ra ra Rasputin, Evoland's greatest love machine. The girl finally notices you're an actual human being. Okay, crap. I've loaded monsters, excellent. There appears to be a very angry looking turtle. Let's know you're particularly helpful with the physical fighting there, love. If you close your eyes and wiggle your staff at them, nothing's going to happen. It's a very nice try, though. Actually, it wasn't. It was a pitiful try, but I'm trying to be nice, damn it. It's a new thing for me, I know. Shave an ass. Actually, I've figured out what you I've figured out what you're emulating with the pom-pom thing on your head. You're basically a Moogle rip-off, aren't you? Should have noticed that a lot earlier. It's taken me what? Well, for you guys' perspective, it's taken me what, 5 minutes to notice. From my perspective, it's taken me 2 playthroughs. It's exciting, damn it! 190 gills. Oh yeah. 50 gills. Nice. A potion, even better. Could do with a giant sword or some such, perhaps? Potions will do. Dun, 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 dun. Not bad. We just stabbed it in the blowhole. Thank goodness weak monsters are so pitifully weak. So, the game is generally designed like that, by the way. Most of the monsters here only have like very limited health. The idea is not for the combat to actually challenge you, it's just to give you an example of what it would have been like during that time period. I can't get through here, can I? Damn it! If only it was a little bit easier to move, I could step around it. At least if I had a jump function anyway, I could just hop straight over. But jumping is not for RPGs. Well, not for Japanese RPGs anyway. Most of them. Dun, 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 dun. Huh? No? Oh, there you go. Experience points. I now gain levels while fighting. Trying to get a bit stronger. Probably should have gone up this box earlier, actually, before going to get the other goodies. Would have helped out a lot more. Yeah, you live and learn, you live and learn. Assuming you don't die horrendously anyway. Rah rah, Rasputin, Evoland's greatest Moogle stabber. Level 2 all around. Superb! Dun 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 dun. Ah, there we go, I got it right that time. Cobra Zero. I like the diet version. The version that nobody wants, like Coke Zero. Seriously. I got a star! We're now in Mario Land. Awesome. It's more collecting stuff, and I've already espoused my feelings on collecting things. Like, it's addictive, damn it. That's why I love Banjo-Kazooie so much. So much stuff to pick up. So much optional stuff to pick up at that. Bam, 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 bam. Fountain of Life. Restore your health and save from these convenient points. Again, those were a godsend when those arrived in gaming. They really were. All those games we have to go through entire dungeons, relying only on what you remember to buy from the shop. No health restore points. And my throat is absolutely killing me. I've been doing this for like 20 minutes. I'm leveling up like a son of a bitch. This is happening even faster than when I did Dragon's Dogma. Admittedly, in Dragon's Dogma, I was leveling up so fast I was taking on enemies I wasn't supposed to be fighting yet. Make you wish it's sitting there on the table, looking at me. Still in its packaging at the moment. So I want to get it out and play the game. But no, I will do this first. Because I do like this. Even if I am really itching to play Dark Arisen. Da, 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 da. Bam, 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 bam. Oh good, more random battles. Yeah. Again, because they're trying to make this streamlined and easier, you get into a lot of these. Basically the encounter rate is very, very high. You have to ensure that you level very quickly, you don't really have to do much grinding. So you just keep going sort of in a straight line, as it were, straight throughout the course of this little documentary thing. It's all very well and good when you think about it, but on the other hand, it can also be a bit annoying at times. Ah, my first boss fight. Marvellous. Yeah, when it's ever been touching a giant floating crystal in the middle of a room in any video game ever resulted in good things happening. It's Kefka's go. Oh, you're not even trying anymore. You're actually directly quoting someone. You know, referencing someone, you know what I mean. You've got the feathers and shit on the side of the mask. You, I'm gonna leave on healing duty. This guy can hit surprisingly hard if he gets into a... oh fuck. Boss animations. Now it looks much more dangerous. That's a point actually, there was a... yeah, originally all enemies were static, weren't they? I forgot about that. Wasn't until stuff like Breath of Fire and that kind of business where enemies and whatnot started actually moving while they're on screen. It was just a generic hold-all pattern. If you wouldn't why I didn't attack when he turned blue. It's basic RPG strategy. If the boss changes colour or does anything weird, you do nothing, because likely they're powering up some sort of bizarre counter-attack move. It usually does more damage than their regular attacks. Kinda weird that really. It's a bit of a nasty trade-off, you have to get hit first in order to deal more damage than normal back. There he goes again. He was actually just pretending to be part of the cave. Look, I'm blue too, you can't see me! You're a giant floating skull monster, of course we can see you. What colour you change yourself? You're very, very silly. Dun, dun. Rah, rah, Rasputin, Evoland's greatest hero. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes! The next big change. Ta-da! I've got 3D mode. Now in a whole new dimension. It really does look like Final Fantasy VII now. Even down to the childish, kiddie little avatars. We're gonna have to cross through the Nodia mines to get back to her village. Aw, she's in love with him and shit. Ain't that cliche? Reminds me a bit of Jersey Devil, these graphics. The movement setup does as well. Yeah, there we go. Fine, I can't be killed in a single blow anymore. Which is good, considering everything's going to get slightly more complicated in terms of maneuvering and handling now. Fuck you! That! Da 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 da. Yes, everything's very cel-shaded here, all like solid blocks of one particular colour. That'll change pretty soon, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it happens relatively quickly. Da, 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 stupid flying fucker. Down, down, mine. Oh, there we go, pixelated textures. Now I got texture patches laid on top of the solid colours. And thanks to the new dimension, we can see that the block we thought was impassable was actually only a couple of feet high. Save point. Mine, mine. Yeah, excellent. Can't go past there because I don't have any bombs or anything that can lift up solid rocks. Damn it! Likewise, can't do that. Oh, it was a nice try. A valiant attempt on my behalf. I'm sure you'll all agree. Da, 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 da. Octopi, Octodie. More save points. Anything else around here? Nothing new appeared while I was away? Nope. Fair enough. Ah, ow! Okay, the game lagged on me there. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it, damn it. Can't go there. More rocks that I cannot move. Actually, I thought, I wonder. Will the game actually go as far as to, that's what I'm looking for. Will it go as far as to make backtracking an actual feature? So a lot of games just kept progressing straight forward. It wasn't until... Actually, it was in stuff like Secret of Mana, wasn't it? So if they were going to implement a backtracking feature, it would have happened much earlier on, surely. I wonder. We shall wait and see. We are now Legend of Zeldering, though. I wonder if I'll get like a proper third-person camera mode at some point. I haven't actually got that far yet. The part I've gotten to is sort of PlayStation 1 era, which I suppose this technically is. But it's sort of the later PlayStation 1 era. We'll find out. We'll find out. Can't go there, no point in even trying. I'll do the gardening while I'm here though, right? Right. Secret star. What many of those I've got right now? Probably shows up on my inventory menu, I just haven't noticed. Bats, fucking bats, and octopi going to Octodie. Fucking really bats. They're more irritating than birds, I swear. Ooh, HD textures, nice. Finer grain paintings. This is vaguely PlayStation 2-ish? Maybe N64? Well, on a good day for the N64 anyway. Things are generally a bit more anti-alias than the 64 was capable of doing. It was a bit of a disappointment for me. I was expecting after they implement like the memory expansion thing that you get smoother graphics. But all it was really used for was helping the game load more things at once. Right, continue down and we'll get the new hometown. Please hurry, my hero. I have a name, damn it, it's Rasputin. It's really weird seeing a 3D model on a 2D map. Ooh. Okay, well, I probably shouldn't even bother speaking there, should I? We're now essentially into my favourite era of gaming. The PS1, well, later PS1 era. I can now do all sorts of wonderful shit. Can't get over there yet, though. What's this? Break all pots. Vandalism! Been a while since I've had a chance to do that. Felt so wrong, yet it felt so right. My god, the ultimate puzzle. However will I solve it? I say that, but Kaido is currently kicking my ass using nothing but pressure plates. Surprising how difficult it is to complete a puzzle when the game literally tells you absolutely nothing about it. Doesn't even tell you there's a puzzle there. You're walking like you notice part of the floor glows when you walk on it. It's like, what's that all about? You notice another part of the floor does the same. It's like, ah, I see. You want me to touch these parts of the floor, do you? For some reason. But why? And then eventually you figure out the order and some giant machine starts spitting lightning into the sky and you run away screaming because you're not sure what's going on, and it's all very, very embarrassing. Well, as prizes go, that was pretty bad. Could be worse, I suppose. I could have picked up a box set of the Jersey Shore. Mine! Mine! Give it! Mine! It's a small key! Well, a key, not a small key. That's a bit too Zelda, I suppose. Also mine. What's this then? A skeleton! Crap! Run! He says, pushing completely the wrong button and then panic. Because you have to control this using the arrow keys. Fuck off, would you, mate? Ow! So you block and you counter attack. That's not good. Not for me, at least, anyway. I reckon you're having a whale of a time with it. Fuck off, would you? Ah, no mere skeleton can defeat me. This is a giant skeleton. Giant skeletons are shit scary. Unless they're in Castlevania, in which case they're mostly just hilarious. Must be another mechanism somewhere nearby. No shit, love. There's only one other way to go, and my god, a pressure plate. Who'da thunk it? Activate this while I think about it. Now where's this twat? Better kill him before I go, or he's gonna chase me across the rest of the level. Come on. Where are you, Gimpy? Yeah, get him! Get him good! Excellent. I got full health off him as well. Try to burn me alive, would you? Pillock. Should be another one that's open down here as well. Could technically speaking go and get this chest after I finish the rest of the level. Or I might as well get it now. Save myself the detour when I go to find the boss. So I need to take like what, a minute or so to get there and back? Not exactly a grand sacrifice for another collectible. I'm starting to wonder if these actually do anything though. I haven't actually collected very many of them in total on either of my playthroughs, so I don't know. I hope they do something more than just simply unlock an achievement. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be necessary. This is, like I said, a documentary more so than an actual game, but it'd be nice. Well, that's sad. Did you have to implement a storyline? Because that is one of the features of games as they progressed. Interesting to see how they handle that come the end of this. Da-da! I'm noticing that the sound effect for the opening of the chest and the chest actually opening, its animation that is, aren't in sync. Yeah, see? The sound effect happens like about a second or so before the actual animation does. Well, that's because I'm recording at the same time as doing this. That has some very weird effects on the way certain games handle their resources and whatnot. Just wondering if that's the case here as well. We shall see, I suppose. Didn't tell you we were supposed to find the, crap. You were supposed to find the door before you went back and found the key. Obviously, didn't need to in my case, but that's how it was supposed to happen. Crap, crap. Wrong way. Nope, no. You're just gonna follow me all the way out here, aren't you? Straight into line with all the bats. Nah, nice try, you winged freak. You seem like, I'm gonna get him once distracted. Cover me, Jeff. Didn't work though. Far too fast. Like a ninja. Damn it. Speaking of like a ninja. Skeleton man. Damn it, stop blocking, you prick. Hiding around the statue is supposed to be the perfect strategy. Push. There we go. This you can tell, not exactly a difficult game. It's not supposed to be. It is pretty great if you've ever played anything from sort of like the SNES era onwards. I imagine a lot of newer gamers, people who grew up sort of with PS2 onward, aren't really going to get much of a kick out of this. A lot of this is going to be stuff you don't remember and have never played. Unless you're particularly into retro gaming. For people sort of in their... I'd say people in their early to late 20s onward, you're going to quite enjoy this. At least I think you will. Ow, fuck! He pushes all the wrong buttons. I probably should have seen if I could set up a proper gamepad for this. Not overly necessary perhaps, but I imagine as the controls get more complex, it's going to be useful to be able to use different things at once. Fuck, got myself stuck up a corner. Nah, like a boss. God damn. They do that a lot. You can see every time I turn, they suddenly turn at the exact same moment. End up either smacking me in the face or dodging my attempts to attack them. Which is rather impolite. He says going for a completely different word than the one he was trying for, because the one he was trying for was just stuck somewhere in the back of his mind. In that part of the brain scientists know as the retard zone. Da, da, da. Ow! Don't smack me in the ass with a sword. This is far too early in gaming's development history for the tanker spank. Da, da, da. Yes, better user interface, nice. Better text boxes. Hope you're not badly hurt. Sorry I can't help you with the fighting, but at least let me heal your wounds. Yes, we had one dungeon done in turn-based combat style. Now I've got one dungeon done in active battle style. But you know, is active battle the right term for it? I think it is. It's just the term that I use a lot, so... Again, people who are frequent to the channel know what I'm going on about. At least you should do, by now. You've had, what, 2 years to get used to my random babble? Like a boss. Go down the fucking hole, goddammit. Stupid octopus. There we go. Usually Japanese octopi don't need that much encouragement to go down holes. Decisions, it's a game of chance. Oh, by the way, it doesn't matter which of those you push first, the first button you push causes those two to drop down. It's supposed to be an example of, you know, the risk choice thing that a lot of games use. Oh, they still use, actually. Ow! He says trying to explain when he should be fighting, results in getting his ass kicked. Rather thoroughly. But, fucking Jesus. I remember this being a lot less difficult. Then again, as I said, I wasn't talking the first time I tried to do this. And that opens that. Marvellous. What is down this way? One of these ways has a goodie, one has a trap. That's trap. So presumably there should be a goodie in this direction. Or not, because I can't go that way. Actually, I think there's quite a number of sections of this little mine you can't actually get into yet, until you've got like bombs and things. Interesting. That's Sen's Fortress it ain't. Thankfully. I mean, fucking Jesus. Light puzzle. A true adventurer must be strong and smart, damn it. Ow! And not take a fireball to the face. To die. Your turn next, Sonny Bob. Come here. Where's ah, nice try. 40 hat. Well, now I'd feel foolish. Right, puzzles to solve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Job's a good one. And solving that way means I'm right by the door, ready to leave the moment I'm done. Fucking bats. Not quite as bad as birds or dragons, but still pretty bad. At least in my opinion. Oh, fuck. Forgotten this room was trapped. If you walk into this room fast enough, the traps don't activate until you're like halfway across. I don't know if that's intentional or not. It'd be kind of cool if it was, because there's a lot of games you could abuse back in the day with that sort of a... Ow! Ow! He's just completely cocking it up on the return journey. There were a lot of games you could sort of abuse back in the day in that respect. Save point. You gotta love a save point. Fuck off. Stupid bat. Ah, environmental hazards. That's relatively new. I mean, traps are one thing, but genuine environmental hazards, that's something different. Things that don't insta-kill you, just cause you damage if you fuck up. Oh fuck. Speaking of, trick floor. Ah, I see what you've done there, game. Well done. Introduced the environmental hazard, then created a manner in which I'm almost certain to be exposed to it. I'll say it's not a fatal hazard, so it should be fine. Auto fire. The key to success is good timing. Run! Well, fuck. Underestimated the size of the hitbox of the fireball. Try again then, shall we? Go! Got a casual stroll, if you will, there. Hey, Rasputin. Ow. Ow. Stop taking fireballs to the face. Again, the first time I did this, I went through the entire thing without even stopping. Without taking any damage, either. I'm doing a lot more poorly for some reason. Ah, crap. It's a giant room full of enemies, isn't it? 2 wizards, 4 skeletons, and I think 4 bats as well. Got the fireballs moving at a slightly faster rate than you yourself do. Which means if you try and just walk away from them, they will eventually catch up to you. How? Did you just spawn directly behind me? Or directly on top of me, even, that looked like. That cheating somewhat? You know, I'm just saying, bro. Will you fucking die already, stupid bat? Ow. Really like not to have people spawning directly on top of me and shit. I wonder what is the coding these skeletons got going on. They move sort of in my general direction. Very, very slowly. Ah, nice try, asshole. You're gonna defeat me? I am Rasputin. Rasputin the Invincible. Or at least a pretty damn badass anyway. Fuck. Fucking fuck! Stop blocking, you asshole. No, stop it! Ow! Oh, got knocked straight through your character model by that bat. What are the odds? Fuck you, bat. And I win again. Wait, no, more or less. You guys do half health of damage and the hearts only heal a quarter of it. Boss key. Gotta love a boss key. And the danger sign is basically Bowser's face as well. Again, I wonder how you guys got permission to do that. Maybe it's because it's partly obscured by the caution tape. Again, there's plenty of stuff on here you guys have used that isn't obscured in any fashion. Again, I'm assuming that falls back to the whole copyright lapse thing. And I can't get out of here until you are dead. Jigsaw said so. Surprise! How do you make that little noise? You haven't got a larynx. Or lungs. Or vocal cords. Perhaps I shouldn't really be questioning the talking, walking pile of bones. Seems a tad pedantic. Where am I even going? Ah, this way. Marvellous. Not entirely lost. Right. Ah, boss fight time. I sense a strong evil presence. I hope it's not a frightening monster. Maybe a cute one this time. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Something is coming! It's an emo! Kill it! I'm not allowed to say that anymore, am I? Is it a real foe or just a shadow? Whatever it is, we've got no choice but to fight it. Da-da-da. Of course, starts quoting poetry at us. No, that's right. Ow. Didn't move anywhere near fast enough. I think we do exactly the same amount of damage to each other. So you've got a kick-ass spear. As I know from playing Secret of Mana, spears are kick-ass. By default. Better than the swords, anyway. No, let's try. Boss fight music. Gotta love it. No, I have to. Contractual. I have no choice in the matter. You actually gonna charge it, old dickhead? There we go. Stop crapping out bats. You ain't Vincent Valentine. No crapping out bats for you, mister. Anytime, really. Anytime. You want to do the charge? Ow! Instead of trap me up a wall. There we go. Not interested in your little minions, just kicking your ass, mate. Well, that said, I will kill a couple. Just for the fuck of it. Killing bats. Surprise! I win again. I think they missed a trick. You don't get like an extra heart container for killing him. I think this is a Zelda-esque, dungeon crawler battle. That would have been a nice touch. I found the legendary sword. Does it remind you of some past hero? Just a little. I've now quite literally got the Buster Sword. Isn't that a touch on the nose? No, well. Time to exit out of the Moria Mines and hurry to her village. She doesn't tell you, but it's to the east of where you are right now. I don't think she tells you. No, she doesn't. Yeah, now we're getting 90s. I do miss this actually from fighting games. Well, from RPG fighting games anyway. The over-the-top heavy metal guitar for everything. And the random string instruments thrown in to make it sound a bit more orchestral. Sort of a mashup of a lot of the most popular tunes of the time used for general battle music. A Twin. I guess that's a Terry Pratchett reference actually. Never noticed that before. What's fun you ever had beating up a tortoise? I guess I would hope so anyway. Time to kick the shit out of a giant wasp. Smash the mushrooms, which are Zoombas. So if you need me to explain the reference, you're obviously watching the wrong video. It's very difficult not to break into the version of this from Final Fantasy VII. The punch, by the way, the house being so ridiculously noisy today. Yeah, me living with a herd full of elephants as I apparently do. Yes, now we're getting true Final Fantasy VII style. Pre-rendered backgrounds, bitches. The golden age of gaming. Alright, story, right. In the power of the crystal and try to save the village from the wastes and all that crap. But first, let's save the game. Ta-da! Done. Right, I'm gonna leave it here for now. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll maybe see you next time. Bye-bye now.